Good morning, you guys. Here we are. She wakes up so early. So today I will be updating you on the week 28, and I'm actually going to my doctor's office for the sonogram to see how is the placenta doing. So we're gonna go start the day. It's breakfast time, so I'm gonna feed her porridge. I usually make like in advance 4 different flavors and then freeze them and give her like each flavor, each day different flavors. I will also make a video of the recipes if you like. Now we're gonna fix up the hair. That's her least favorite thing. I'm using Haitian castor oil. It's really good for the hair. Like when she was born, she had like more hair on top. Not when she was born, it was like kind of everywhere is the same way. But then like she used to sleep on her back a lot, and like she had like less hair in the back, and then the castor oil really helped grow the hair back and make the hair thicker. She's really not a fan of doing her hair. And this is the end result right now. She looks so cute. It's just always a struggle. She hates me being in her hair. Now since we're done, I'm gonna let her play on the floor and have a little fun until we have to go. This is what I do every morning. I use alkaline water and I add just a tiny bit of apple cider vinegar with the mother, and I drink it every morning. It's really good. It helps with digestion. This is my go-to breakfast: fruit, strawberries, blueberries, banana, forager yogurt. It's organic and sugar-free, fiber one cereal. It has 18 grams of fiber, and also the bread is multigrain and almond butter. I really enjoy having breakfast like that because lately I cannot tolerate much of the like hot food. I don't know why. Especially in the morning, so I try to eat something simple like that, and especially when you don't have much time, this is really quick. Excuse me, it's really quick to make. I like to measure like the exact amount of cereal I put, so I get this 18 grams of fiber, and then I add the yogurt and mix it all up. Now I will put the almond butter on the bread, and that's all I'm having for breakfast. And I drink water. I try to drink tea like almost every day. I make it and I cannot stand it. I just cannot drink it. So this is the water I'm going to drink that I just made with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is really good for you. It speeds up your metabolism, makes the things run quickly, and also it's safe during pregnancy. I did that with my last as well, and it kept me regular. Sorry for TMI, because once you're pregnant, it's always a struggle for some, and it's been really good. But since now I'm 100% vegan, I don't have a problem with that. But I like to have apple cider vinegar in my water every morning and at night. Um, Also, they say that apple cider vinegar actually helps prevent, but it wasn't like 100% proven. But I've seen so many um, people state that when you take it, it helps you avoid like the yeast infection and the UTIs, which are very common during pregnancy because all your hormones are like all over the place. So let's see how this day goes today. She's been already very needy. After I fixed up her hair, she was playing on the floor. Now, once I sat down, she already wants to be picked up and probably wants to have her breast milk snack. It's actually really good, like before you eat anything, to drink at least 2 cups of water. It helps. It helps. For some, especially that tend to overeat. Like you drink some water because at times you think you are hungry, but actually you are thirsty. And you think you're satisfying your hunger, but actually you're really, really thirsty. And you need just to up your water intake. What else I was going to add? So the breakfast I prepared is like the banana, strawberries, blueberries, and the fiber one cereal. It's whole grain and it has 18 grams of fiber, which is wonderful. Fiber is always good to let the things to keep the things moving. And when you incorporate all the right nutrients in your food, you are satisfied for so much longer. You won't be eating like after an hour again, because when you fill yourself with empty carbs, that's when you seem to be hungry, getting hungry really quickly. It's very important too to up your protein intake, because protein keeps you fuller for a longer time, which is good too. Um, so yeah, now I'm gonna try to eat. Like was mentioned before, I really, really struggle with nausea right now. Like I didn't have it all this time, and now it's just hit me like a train. And the horrible acid reflux. I had some grapes last night, and I think the skin from the grapes they sometimes cause heartburn and like an acid reflux. It was so horrible, like in my throat, and it kept on making me burp nonstop. I thought I was gonna hurl, but thank God it didn't happen. It was very, very annoying. Um, yeah, what else? So this week also I started feeling more more ligament pains, like because the ligaments are like on both sides, and like it don't strike me both at the same time. It's always first one side then the other, and then depending what I do, sometimes when I lift her, it makes it worse, and the pain is so horrible. Like sometimes I have to sit down and wait it out until it's gone. So very fun. And she already here being super needy. Come. Oh, what are you doing? These babies and the cocoa melon is crazy. That's all they want to watch. And this child just ate and she's already looking at my food. Like I mentioned before too, we had a horrible last night. I don't know, for some reason she would not just sleep. And this teething process too, it takes so long, and it's like I just can't wait for this time to pass. Right, Gigi? Like I said, every time I try to sit down to eat, this is what happens. And then too, every time I eat, I have to take breaks because I start feeling kind of crappy. So so we will be back once I start getting ready for my appointment. I don't know if she goes for her nap or not. Let's hope she will. So we'll be back. I'm about to head out. I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to be prepared that my placenta hasn't budged at all. If it did, that would be awesome. It's like it's nerve-wracking. I'm really, really scared. So let's hope for the best. Okay. Now we're gonna get going. My nerves just goes through the roof. I just hope the baby's growing fine, and I hope the placenta moved, but I'm getting myself like kind of prepared for the worst in case it doesn't. But just let's hope it will. I never had that happen before. When I was having my first, I had this condition where you have too much amniotic fluid. So I had like, I think from like 29 weeks on, I had to go all the time for the non-stress test. But the fluid was terrible. It had so much water in my body that like my ankles were so swollen and my face. That wasn't fun. And it was actually very painful to walk. And like with each pregnancy, there's always some type of scares. I remember because like I started gaining weight so rapidly with my first daughter. It was still my first pregnancy, and you know, like as you go, as you older you get, you kind of get smarter with your choices. And the first time around, I was just not eating well. I was eating whatever, and now I can see why she eats like that right now. She's a picky eater, and it's just terrible. With my second daughter, I went to preterm at 27 weeks, and I had to stay in the hospital for over a month because I had the incompetent cervix. my cervix was short and I was open 2 centimeters. So they had to help me like stay pregnant, and I received the progesterone shots, McKenna. I don't know if you guys familiar with that. And actually, like, they always start giving that to you from 16 weeks on until you reach 36. But it was at 27 weeks, and that's when I received my first shot. And then too, they were giving me the steroids because they thought in case I go into labor again, and it actually happens and so on. But thank God it didn't, and I had her 37 plus weeks. So then with my third, it was the easiest pregnancy. I didn't really have too many complications. It's just like I was contracting a lot, like towards the third trimester, and there were a lot of hospital visits where they had to stop my contractions with the asthma meds, and it makes your heart palpitate so fast. So yeah, and I actually had her 39 weeks. She wanted to come, and then she's like, nah, I'll stay inside. So this is what happened. And with my fourth daughter, I didn't go to the hospital until I was 38 weeks. That was the first time I went to labor and delivery, and it was because I was contracting. Like, it was really bad. I was like on my what that thing called? Oh my goodness, that pregnancy brain is no joke. Oh my goodness. On my exercise ball, like I was bouncing on it, trying to make it stop and so on. But I ended up going to the hospital because they were never stopping, and I had to go in. I suffered to 12 hours with contractions, and then they told me, oh, you're not progressing anymore, so go take a walk and come back. That was really annoying, to go take a walk. The walking was not that easy, especially when you like that late into pregnancy. You're all out of breath and stuff. So I went and I did that. I came back and there was no change. They told me go home and go see your doctor like tomorrow and see what she says. That's exactly what I did, and the doctor told me I was just like 2 centimeters, and she told me you might go into labor any day now, but like the baby is still like kind of high up. And she was like, I see you either next week on the next appointment, or I see you before then at labor and delivery. That's exactly what happened. On the weekend I went into labor and I had her. So, and this time around it's completely something different. The thing that I had no clue about my pregnancy from like the beginning until the midway, with 0 symptoms, and now I'm getting hit with all these terrible symptoms, which are so terrible, like the nausea, the dizziness. The dizzy spells like happening every day, and it's always like it feels like you're on the train or you're on the plane, like your ears are blocking. So, and then these ligament pains and some other things too, like the acid reflux. That's the most annoying one so far. I couldn't eat anything past, like I had lunch, and after lunch I couldn't eat anything. I did have a snack. I had grapes, and then after grapes it's like it just got so bad, and we'll just stand all here, like the food is like here. Excuse me. So every pregnancy has its own gifts, you know, but it's all worth it. In the end, the reward is so great. I'm just trying to stay positive about this appointment today. It's just a nervous wreck. It's like I feel my heart beating in my throat. I'm so nervous. And the doctor kept on reassuring me, oh, that happens like to so many people, and 50% chance that it will resolve itself before I have to deliver. I will prefer to deliver naturally because that's how I had my 4 kids. But if God has other plans for me, I guess so. If we go down that road and I will have to have a C-section scheduled, I will just tie my tubes right there and then. I was thinking about it actually before finding out that I was pregnant, because like I felt really done. But God gave me another blessing, and that blessing is a son who I don't have. I have daughters. I have 4 daughters. So that's a beautiful blessing. My girls are really excited to have a little brother because it's like all girls in the house. Too much hormones, too much drama. Needs to balance it out with a little boy. I know they will spoil him rotten. That's exactly what they do to Gigi. But she ain't spoiled, but they always want to hold her. They always want to carry her. Like, leave that child on the floor, let her play. And my 6-year-old Madison, she always wants to carry the baby. It's like, you're a baby yourself, you can't carry a baby. And like, it's the funny thing about it is she holds her so well. It's like a little adult in a in a kid's body. It's amazing. She always wants to help. And now, like, she knows that the time, like, since like recently I started feeling really sick, she always like trying to come, rub my back, or help me with things. Always brings me water when she sees I don't feel well. She just comes and brings me water. Like, here, mommy, drink some water. That is just so sweet. And it makes you feel so good when your kids turn out this way. Like, that makes you think that you did something right. And I always tell them they are so lucky because they have so many siblings. And like, they get to grow up together and share things. And then when they all become adults, they're actually going to be close. Especially now, Gigi with the brand new baby, they're gonna be so close in age, and I really think they're gonna be very close. I didn't even start shopping yet. I need like to hurry up. Like, there are some things that I need and some things I have from Gigi. When I was having Gigi, Gigi is what we call Graceland because of her first name and middle name. Both starts with a G, so we call her Gigi. So when I was having her, I actually bought mostly the neutral clothes because I already had 3 girls and I'm so sick and tired of the pink color. It's no joke. So I thought, like, let me get her yellow, green, blue, because like those colors are not only for boys. Everybody can wear blue, everybody can wear this and that. It's like, you can be different. You can wear any color you want. So I was trying to make it like that, not to have all this pure pink clothes, which are so irritating. Whenever you go to the store, it's like all pink. And he is like, when you go in the boys section, there's like barely anything there. It's like, are you serious? Or everything like with trucks and dinosaurs. There's more boys are more to that, like than the dinosaurs and trucks. You can have like different patterns, different beautiful colors. Boys can wear purple too. It's not only a girl color. So this one thing I really don't understand. Whenever you go, you see everything is like spit in pink. I'm all out of breath. It's crazy. And I'm just talking. What else I was going to say? I'm thinking really about buying a double stroller, but I'm still like not sure which one I will get. I was thinking about the even floor pivot. Like you can have it as a single stroller, and then it has the attachments for the second seat, which looks really neat. And I was looking at so many reviews also on YouTube, and people say great things about it. Then there's Mockingbird is the bank breaker. It looks cool, but then some people say it's super heavy, so I don't know. I'm still really debating which one I'm going to get, because Gigi is still so small and I will need both to be in a stroller. So with the clothes, I don't really have to buy a lot because I have a lot of things from Gigi and she has a lot of neutral clothes. Only when as she got older, she has more like pink and more girly stuff, but like when she was really small, everything is like basic. Of course, I got him a little things, but I have plenty of neutral clothes from Gigi. What else? I have still the swing, the jumper, and all these things that Gigi used to use. I still have them. He will be able to use those things. I just can't believe I'm gonna have 2 under 2. It's going to be a wild ride, especially the first few months, I will say. Let's hope. And then as Gigi's still breastfeeding, I think that if they will like share this special time with like nursing together, the jealousy shouldn't be as much, because they have like something that only 2 of them share. I just hope there's not gonna be, like 2 people said he's too young to be jealous, so let's hope so. Because when I had Michaela, my second daughter, and Gabby, my first, she was 2.5 years old when I had Michaela. She wasn't jealous at all. She was excited about the baby. There was one moment at the hospital when she came to see me. There was the day Michaela was getting discharged. She actually had to stay under the lights for an extra week. So when we came to get her and she saw me holding the baby and nursing her, she sort of wanted to be picked up too. So she went up to my husband, like, pick me up. So, and then when we was going back home, my husband took the car seat and I took Gabby's hand, and she was like, "Mommy, I love the baby so much." And that's it. There was no more jealousy, no nothing. She was just a good big sister. She will like give me little wipes, hand me diapers, and so on. So there was no jealousy at all. It was easy. Like, it was a easy transition from 1 to 2. And then when I had my third daughter, Madison, Michaela gave me run for my money. Oh my goodness, this child was so jealous. At first, when she came home, because she was staying with my parents while I was in the hospital, and when she came home, I showed her the baby in the crib. She looked at her like, whatever, and she just left. She didn't care. But as soon as I had that baby on my breast, that's when all the drama started. She started pulling her. trying to take my breast out of her mouth. Oh, it was crazy. She was so jealous. Literally, she was crying more than Madison was crying. She was crying the whole time. It was driving me nuts. But like after, I don't remember exactly how long, but after some time she got used to her and she stopped all of that craziness, which was much easier on me, because when she was crying it was just terrible and it was making me feel so guilty. She was what? She was 2.5 as well, just like Gabby was when I had her. So she was just being a pain. Very, very jealous. And now, like when I had Gigi, all the girls were excited. There was no jealousy, no nothing, because they were all big. Oh, the acid reflux started all over again, and I didn't even have nothing so too crazy. I forced myself to eat this morning. Now the acid reflux is acting up. Ay, ay, ay. I'm almost there. Just like 2 blocks away from my doctor's office. It's actually so sunny outside. But that all look is deceiving because it ain't that warm out there. I can't wait till the weather changes. And it should, because we almost in May. It should be changing already. My oldest Gabby's turning 12 in 2 weeks. I can't believe it. The time flies. It always feels like I just had her the other day, and look at that, she's turning 12. She's one who makes me very proud of her schoolwork and stuff. She's doing very well, and she's a honor student. She makes me proud. And then she does her little YouTube thing too. Actually since late 2020. And she got monetized like soon after I delivered Gigi. She doing her little gotcha things and stuff. She knows that the schoolwork comes first and then comes the fun. So as long as she's doing well at school, she can work on her YouTube and do her thing and make her little change. So yeah, I'm here. Oh my goodness, I'm a nervous wreck. My heart is beating so fast. I just hope and pray everything goes well. I will update you guys when I come back. So wish me luck. Oh boy. So I'm back, and I have absolutely amazing news. I can't believe it. I feel like crying right now, actually. Like, it was God's work. My placenta moved, so I'm good to go. I can deliver naturally. I am so grateful. Like, thank God. That is so awesome. It's nowhere near the cervix, and the baby's good. It's very active, and he was hiding his face, so they couldn't really get a good shot of his face, of him at all. But he's growing really well, and he's whooping 2 pounds and 12 ounces. And they said that's a wonderful weight. Oh my God, I can't. I was so scared, and now I am so happy. I am so grateful. It's like God answered my prayers. It's like how I was gonna put it. What doesn't kill you make you stronger, right? It's so true. Like, God wouldn't give you more than you could handle. He always put us through a test to see how we gonna do. It's just like any type of experience like that, it makes us stronger people and see certain things differently. And like right now, I am so elated that everything is going so well. Oh my God. I just can't believe it. Like, I can't explain my feelings right now. Like, I'm so overwhelmed with joy and stuff, and then I'm so relieved that it's going the route that I wanted to go. Of course, C-section is not end of the world, but it's still a surgery. Surgery is always come with complications, and I really wanted to avoid that. Kudos to all mamas that had to go through it. You're all strong, and like it doesn't make you any type of different if you delivered vaginally or you delivered via C-section. You still went through that pain. You still gave birth to that baby. So it really doesn't matter. Like, I wasn't really scared about the C-section itself. The most scariest thing was about the complications with the placenta previa and stuff. But I am so happy that it's all behind us. Now I have to come back in May 26th, I believe she said. And yeah, they're gonna check for growth. By then I'll be 33 weeks. So now it's like one thing off my shoulders. I am so happy. I can't wait to tell my husband and the kids that everything is going amazing, and my mom, because she was really concerned. But it happens to so many people, but it's so sad that you don't really hear about it that much. I wish like more people came out and like share their experiences, so whenever somebody is going through something like that similar, that they can see that there is someone that went through it and that was the outcome. Of course, I know not many people have the same outcome like I do, but it also depends on the placenta placement. I had a low-lying placenta, and some people have the what's that thing, partial, and then there's a complete. So that's to plays a big role in that. But oh, I can't. I am just so happy. I felt like crying when she told me. I couldn't believe it. And the baby's head down, everything how it's supposed to be. Like, it's God's work. Like, everything was in God's hands, and that's just something I had to go through before I got to the point where I am right now. So this is awesome. Can't wait to share the news. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and please comment, share, like, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.